He said it without flinching. No hesitation, no shame, no guilt. Just that smug tilt of his chin, as if I was the one destroying us. If you can't trust me spending every weekend with my ex-wife, maybe we shouldn't be together. The words hung heavy in the living room, like a noose dangling from the ceiling. I looked him straight in the eye, studied the flicker of arrogance he tried to mask as sincerity, and I smiled. You're absolutely right. He thought it was surrender, but it was the quietest declaration of war I've ever made. There was a time I adored him. I remember our first meeting, coffee spilled on his shirt, laughter, the charm of a man who seemed unshaken by chaos. He was magnetic. He made me feel chosen. In those early years, trust wasn't something I gave him, it was something he took from me, through consistency, affection, and the illusion of devotion. I believed him when he said I was his anchor, the reason he finally stopped drifting. So I stayed, I invested, I built a life with him. But anchors can drown you too. The cracks came quietly. A weekend trip to clear his head. A dinner just catching up with his ex-wife. Subtle things at first. Then, patterns. Every Friday he was restless. Every Sunday he returned lighter, as if he had shed a skin. He smelled faintly of perfume that wasn't mine, wore a satisfaction I hadn't seen in months. I could have raged. I could have confronted him with accusations. But betrayal is a game for the arrogant, and arrogance is easiest to weaponize. So I waited. One evening while he showered, his phone lit up. A message. Her name. Just 3 words. Same place tomorrow? I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I memorized the words, then placed the phone back exactly where it was. He thought I'd fight for him, that I'd claw at her, that I'd beg. But I wasn't going to compete with his ex-wife for scraps of loyalty. Instead, I began to play the role he needed me to play. Obedient, trusting, blind. I asked no questions, raised no suspicions. He grew comfortable. Too comfortable. At work, there had been an offer waiting for me for months, a transfer to London, a career leap I had refused, because he wanted me here, because I thought we were worth the sacrifice. But betrayal has a way of clarifying priorities. So while he was busy reliving old flames, I began signing papers in silence. Papers that would untether me from him, financially and legally. Papers that would carve my escape so clean, he wouldn't even see the blade until it was too late. Step 1. Secure my future. I liquidated what was mine, shifted accounts, locked away assets he thought were shared. Step 2. Build my silence. I let him believe I was still under his spell. Every kiss, every smile, every "have fun this weekend" was a stitch in the mask I wore. Step 3. Time my exit. I waited until everything aligned. My approval letter, my ticket, my transfer package signed and sealed. The house, the bills, the joint ties, all severed behind the curtain while he wasted his weekends playing nostalgia. He thought he was clever. But clever men rarely notice when the ground is being pulled from beneath their feet. The night he gave me his ultimatum was perfect. "If you can't trust me," he began, arrogance dripping from every syllable, and I cut him off. "You're absolutely right." He smirked, thinking he'd won, that I had conceded. But in that moment, I was already gone. The next morning, while he was at work, I rolled my suitcase out of the house. Taxi to the airport, ticket in hand, passport ready. Every step felt like a quiet drumbeat of victory. When my plane landed at Heathrow, I turned on my phone. Dozens of messages from him. Finally, one text stood out. "What are you doing this weekend?" I took a selfie in the terminal, departure board glowing behind me. My smile was razor sharp, my eyes free for the first time in years, and I sent it to him with a single caption. I imagine him reading it. I imagine the confusion melting into realization, the realization curdling into panic. He'd lost not just me, but the comfort of my silence, the convenience of my loyalty. His ex-wife can have him. The scraps, the leftovers, the illusion of a man he pretended to be. I walked out of his life with everything that mattered: my dignity, my career, my freedom. And as the London air hit my face, cool and sharp, I felt it fully. Revenge isn't about destroying someone else, it's about reclaiming yourself. So yes, he was absolutely right. We shouldn't be together.